welcome. I'm Marlon Brooks, the proud principal here of the Wilmer-Hutchins High School, the new Wilmer-Hutchins High School, and it is a glorious morning for everyone. All of the Soaring Eagles is a beautiful audience this morning on this very, very special occasion, this dedication ceremony, again, to welcome back Wilmer-Hutchins High School. Thank you to our parents, faculty, staff, students, and everyone for joining us in this celebration of this new chapter in the life of this school and community. I would like to acknowledge the dignitaries in attendance today, if they would stand when I call their name, including the Honorable Tanel Atkins, Deputy Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Dallas, and Mayors Cosperez of Wilmer and Mayor Johnson of Hutchins. Please stand, gentlemen, to be acknowledged. If there are other elected officials today, and we do have some very special other individuals with us today, at this time I ask that you please stand so that you may be recognized and welcome. And we want to definitely take the opportunity to welcome our State Senator Roy Spence. We have other dignitaries who will be introduced here momentarily. Today's dedication symbolizes a new era of excellence built on the foundation of a strong legacy. The students among us today are tomorrow's elected officials, business leaders, and educators. With your support and their personal commitment to work hard to stay in school and graduate and go on to college, we believe they have what it takes to move into future positions of leadership. Your presence here today speaks louder than words to say you support the students and this school. And now to open our program, I'm proud to introduce the Wilmer-Hutchins High School Naval JROTC under the leadership of Major Cedric Ingram, Chief Willie MacArthur, and Master Gunnery Sergeant Willie Nimmer. They will be accompanied by our choral ensemble singing the national anthem. Please stand and remain standing as they come forward to post the colors and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. March!
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. may be seated.
Thank you to our NJROTC leadership and seniors. Let's give them another round of applause, please. A clear example of the level of talent that we have here at Wilmer-Hutchins High School academically and socially. These next three speakers reflect their commitment to students and the decisions they make each day that impact the future of thousands of students and families. Dr. Lou Blackburn, who is certainly no stranger to this community, has devoted his professional career to improving educational opportunities for young people. Many of those years of service were spent right here in the former Wilmer-Hutchins School District. Today, he continues that service as president of the Dallas Independent School District Board of Trustees. He will be followed by Mrs. Dorothy Gomez, another distinguished educator who has moved up through the ranks of public education as a teacher, principal, area director, and now interim division executive of secondary schools. We thank both of these individuals for their vision and leadership that have helped keep the ISD moving forward. And now please welcome Trustee Dr. Lou Blackburn.
And good morning. I tell you, it's been a while since I've been in this auditorium. Brother Johnson, you've done a great job with this facility. We want to say thanks to Principal Brooks, and we want to thank everyone for joining us today for this very historic occasion. Wilmer-Hutchins High School is back. Wilmer-Hutchins High School is back. Now, as president, it is my pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the Dallas Independent School District Board of Trustees as we honor the great legacy of Wilmer-Hutchins High School. I'd like just to pause for just a minute to recognize our other board members that are present, and I see Carla Ranger. Please stand, Carla. I don't know if we have any others that are here. Okay, thank you. We look forward to educating students for success. Some might say it is not the building that makes a quality education, but what goes on in the building. And that may be about half right, because you see, what goes on in the building is essential to the quality of education that our students receive. But the building itself also plays a part in how students, teachers, and community members perceive the quality of education that our students are receiving. The building enhances the life of this community. And that is why I, along with many other community members, have been so excited about the new Wilmer-Hutchins High School. We know that only a beautiful building like this will accentuate the great legacy of Wilmer-Hutchins High School. Our students deserve the best quality education in the best building that we can provide. And we as a community expect the best from our students, academically and socially. Now students, you have a right to a quality education. Students, you must respect every opportunity to learn. And students, you also have a great responsibility to use your knowledge and skills that you have learned to improve, enhance, and empower your community. Students, in other words, you must also do your part. I want to pause and say thank you to the community for saying yes to the 2008 bond program and for trusting Dallas ISD to do the right thing by you and your children. The staff of the new Wilmer-Hutchins High School will earn your trust every day. I want to publicly say thank you once again to Joan Bonner for serving as my appointee to the facility task force, making sure that the students of the Wilmer-Hutchins area were not forgotten during the planning stage for the bond program. I also want to thank Tiffany Wallace-Davis for serving as my appointee to the bond council, ensuring that the schools were built as promised. And finally, I want to say thank you to the Wilmer-Hutchins Alumni Association, which has been very instrumental in the exciting welcome back ceremonies that we've had. It has all been for the Hutch. It has all been for the Hutch. And to them, I say thank you. Wilmer-Hutchins community, you trusted Dallas ISD with your children starting back in August of 2005. Since June 30th, 2006, I have worked hard to get schools open again in the Wilmer-Hutchins area. Wilmer-Hutchins, I hope we have lived up to your expectations. And I also hope that this community will encourage our students to live up to the great legacy of the Wilmer-Hutchins High School. Eagles, we are back home. Wilmer-Hutchins, welcome back home. Thank you. Now, if I may deviate from the program just a little bit, because my great friend, Senator Royce West, made a special occasion, a special point in his schedule to be here. He's in between a lot of great things, a lot of very important meetings, but I'm glad that he made time to stop by and come to his alma mater. Senator Royce West, come on up and greet us before we bring on Dr. Gomez.
Good morning. The Hutch is back, Devin. It is back. I want to say, first of all, to the trustees of the Dallas Independent School District, the elected officials, Mr. Brooks, the staff here at Wilmer-Hutchins, the parents, and also the students. When we think about where we are right now, and think about where Wilmer-Hutchins is, and the history, and we know what the history has been, but the reality is that we're at a new place in terms of what we can do. And I want to dwell on that for just one moment to put this in context, as I see it, from a member of the State Senate, serving on the Education Committee, the Higher Education Committee, the Finance Committee. Here's your challenge. This is one of several high schools in an area that is rich with educational institutions. Let me say that again. Wilmer-Hutchins is one of several high schools in an area rich with educational institutions. Faculty, I want you to understand this. If you just think about where the Hutch is, you have Paul Quinn right down the street. You have Cedar Valley right down the street. UNT right down the street. Dallas Baptist right down the street. Mountain View right down the street. Right here in this area. So if you decided to just kind of draw a circle, probably within, I'll say at the outer limit, 15 miles of this particular location, every potential educational institution is available for a student here at Wilmer-Hutchins to pursue a further education. There should be no excuse, parents, other than the person in the mirror, that a student here at Hutchins, at Wilmer-Hutchins, does not succeed because of the educational institutions that we have, because of the commitment that we have. Let me go one step further. The Dallas Independent School District has made a commitment with the tax dollars and other resources to this community. The city of Dallas, the city of Hutchins, the city of Wilmer, commitments to this community. The state of Texas, commitments to this community. And so with those commitments come resources. And with those commitments come expected results. And to the extent that I know the educational leadership of this campus, along with the faculty and staff, make certain that we get those results. Just like the eagle, the students here will soar. They will become the future leaders of tomorrow. They will become the future